Hello everyone! Today I'm doing a kind of different style of video. Basically, I'm going to be playing Bedwars and I'm going to be talking. Yeah, isn't that cool? And I also have a little keyboard and camera thing. It's probably really low quality, but this is the best I could do. This is literally the setup I have. And yeah, today I actually have a subject for the video. I'm going to be talking about my mechanical keyboard adventures. I also just want to mention, and this kind of ties into it, I'm going to keep making shorts because they're easier and they get more views, which is annoying. I like the real videos more. I'm in my school year right now. I am homeschooled, but I still have school to do, and I try not to use the computer until after I'm done with my school. Sometimes I just don't want to record a video, or I record a video like late at night, and then the next day, like I'm done after my schoolwork, I don't want to edit. So right now in the school year, shorts are kind of amazing. That's also why I have the keyboard cam, because I made a short in 30 seconds about my new keyboard, and it got 5,000 views for some reason. I guess that's how things work, but obviously it's not my most favorite way of creating content, but I mean it's pretty simple, you know, it doesn't take much time, and it's still fun, and people like it. So of course I'm gonna keep making them. I'm probably just gonna keep posting like one a day, because if I don't edit a video, then I can just post a short, and bam, I made content. Okay, so I probably should be paying attention more, and I'm actually going to start talking about what's really going to be happening in this video. So this story, it starts with a young Tallis just looking at YouTube a few days ago. I was just a few days younger, and I had a video pop up that was about a mechanical keyboard, and it was about making one. And I've seen these before, and I've always thought like custom mechanical keyboards were so cool, but I watched this video and immediately realized, after I heard one for the first time, I realized that not all mechanical keyboards are clicky. And I immediately was like, oh my god. So I basically hate my keyboard. It sucks, and I need to get a new one. Just like how I am usually, I love getting into new hobbies. I'm autistic, so I will basically just, my brain will latch on to this new information, and I will just try to learn everything I possibly can about this new hobby. So I started learning about keyboards because I wanted to get a good one. The first thing I did is I went on the mechanical keyboards Reddit, because they have a whole big buying guide and wiki. And I started reading parts of it, and at first I was like, oh, I'm just going to read the whole thing, but it has, like, many pages. Maybe, like, 20? I don't know. Too many pages. So I decided that's not happening. I went on YouTube. I looked at some more custom keyboard videos, because it was fun, satisfying, and I was hoping maybe I'd find a video on a good, cheap keyboard. I realized, at that point I had realized that the thing that really makes the sound is the switches mainly. So I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna get a keyboard as a base, and I'm gonna get some switches, and I'm gonna put it together. I quickly realized that probably was gonna be more expensive, so I basically decided I need to find switches that I like. I started by watching a video that was 55 different switches, and I watched it and was like, okay, I like a bunch of these. What do I do now? There's so many different kinds. I watched the video, I picked a bunch of the ones I liked, and then I went and started researching how much they costed. And oh my gosh, they cost so much for little clicky things. Like, it costs way more than I thought. And I kept on looking at ones that I liked and being like, isn't this exactly the same as this other one I liked? So what do I do now? Well. Okay. Oh my god! I really should be paying more attention while I'm recording this video. But basically, I found, after realizing I am not making a custom keyboard and I am just going to be getting a keyboard that I like, I had this like list of 10 different switches I liked, and I basically said, okay, I need to find something that has something similar to these switches, but does not cost very much money. Because if I wanted to get the ones I like the most, it just wasn't gonna happen. Would cost too much, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I basically figured out I like generally black switches. I like, literally the one thing I know is I like keyboard with deep sound. So I basically went back on YouTube and literally, and at this point, this was days later, I was just so overwhelmed with like, there were so many options. I didn't know what to do. I went back on YouTube and I looked up best budget keyboard, and I watched a few videos. And I literally went into the description of the videos, found like, uh-oh, why does this person keep on going invis? This is really, really annoying. I watched a few of the videos, and one of them... Oh my god, I actually won! I didn't think I was gonna do that! That I could just go into the description of the videos, go to all of the different keyboards that was featured in the video, and check which ones were the cheapest. So I went and found all the cheapest ones, and then I saw, oh my gosh, one of them has black switches! So I bought it immediately, because I realized I'm done with this. I was not prepared for this. I'm prepared now, so probably gonna be obsessed. What the frick? Stop being good. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want to happen. I don't want that to happen. Okay. So I bought that keyboard. I was excited. I got one, and I didn't have to think anymore. I totally didn't have to think anymore. I then learnt that people lube switches. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a cheap lubing kit. I'm gonna do it all myself. You know, it says, people said it takes maybe 2 hours. Like, I can do that. That's fine with me. Should I just jump in the void? And so, my keyboard came. I was excited. I made my short, you know, got famous. No. And that's bad. Oh my god! And I decided the next day, at 7 p.m., this is the time I'm gonna lube my switches. You know, it's only gonna take an hour and a half. Like, it's gonna be fine. So I got on a call with Andrew, and I took all the keycaps off my keyboard. That took already like 10 minutes. So then I took all the switches out of my keyboard, and that took like 20 minutes. Way too long. And I was like, okay, this is probably gonna take a little bit longer. So I started lubing the switches. I did one to test. Seemed like it was gonna go good. And I started timing how fast I could lube each switch. And I could do it in like 1 minute at the start. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy. We're gonna get all these done tonight. I happily went about 20 more switches, and everything was going great, but at this point I started slowing down. I was doing one every 1 minute, 2 minutes, more than that, too many minutes. Don't know how that guy died. But, you know, everything was still going fine. Once I had finished, like, 3 rows of switches, I was thinking, like, this is going good. I'm, like, halfway done. I kind of fumbled with the springs, because what I did is I watched a tutorial. I followed the tutorial exactly. I put all the springs in a bag with some lube to do it, to lube them all together easily. And I just had them in this bowl, and I was trying to separate some and had one in my hand, and it kind of just, like, did a little bouncy spring thing, and I heard a ping against the bowl that I was using. So I kind of assumed, okay, it's probably in the bowl still. But just to be safe, I decided to count the springs. And I had 2 less than I should have had, which was unfortunate. I decided, okay, I'm going to ask my dad for his cool little shop thingy where it's literally a magnet on a telescoping arm, which it's literally awesome. That was a fail. I asked him to get it because I was like, I know I'm going to need it later, but I'm not going to look for it now. I'm just going to keep going. But I started getting nervous. I needed to find that last spring. I did a few more, and I counted them again. And then, oh, wait a second. I had the right number of springs. So I was all excited, like, yay, I must have miscounted. And, you know, that gave me enough energy to go on and finish the rest of the switches. And then, but by this time, it has been like 2 hours. I started at like 7. Now it was like 9:30, or maybe even later. I honestly don't listen to my time estimations. They're probably completely wrong. I don't know how. I don't know time. That sucks. So I basically finished all. I had 3 switches left, and I was excited because I was so close to being done. It was like maybe 10, and I had 3 switches left. I looked in my spring container, and oh no, I had 2 springs left. So I basically put all those other switches left. I kind of just decided, okay, it's fine. I don't need the Windows key. I can just omit that. You know, I don't have to think about it anymore. Uh-oh. So I did the rest, and I started looking on the ground. Looked all over my desk. I couldn't find it. 10 minutes later, I decided, okay, this is a job for the magnet on the telescoping arm. So I took it out, put it under my desk, like swiped it around a little bit, and then amazingly, I heard this little ping noise of something being magneted. And I was like, yes! Yes, it's all fine. Everything is okay. I am not dying. My keyboard is still gonna be usable. Fully usable. It was not a spring that was on that magnet. It was some random just screw just under my desk that was just there. So at that point, I had like the relief, and then the just all the way back down. So I just decided, okay, I'm gonna keep on looking a little bit more because it probably is around here somewhere, that last spring. So I basically just tried to get a different angle. I moved my foot, and lo and behold, right under my foot was the last spring! Yay! I picked it up, and I told Andrew, like, oh my god, this is great. We thought it was gone, but it's not actually gone. And my keyboard is fully usable. So I put it in my keyboard, and it was 10 p.m. at night at this point, and I promised Andrew that when I was done, that I would play a game with him. And, you know, I did also assume it was going to be done, like, hours before, so I knew I had to play a game even though it was late. So I just kind of went in the game with him. It was a duel, and I accidentally went into the lunar options, and I pressed escape, and then and nothing happened. My escape key didn't work. I spammed it over and over, and the escape key was the last key with the spring that I found. It was the last key I needed. I was mad. I was like almost done with this, but I have gone too far. I had to finish it. I took the switch out right then and there, and I realized one of the pins, the metal pins, which make the switch work, was completely bent 90 degrees. So I basically just kind of... I basically just, I am bad at Bedwars. I basically just carefully, bent it backwards and put it back in my computer, and amazingly, it worked. And I basically decided I am never gonna touch the inside of keyboards again. That's not true. That's completely a lie. Oh, transflag scan. Awesome. And, you know, I thought it was the end of it. I played that game. My escape key worked. It was amazing. My keyboard felt good. And I was happy that that emotional roller coaster was over with. It was not over. A few days later, aka last night, I was trying to take a screenshot, and then, oh no, the F2 key doesn't work either. It was also one of the last keys that I put in. I took it out, and it also had a completely bent sideways pen. This one was even worse. So I decided, okay, I'm magical. I can do the exact same thing as last time, just bend it back and worked, and it did. I don't know how, because everything I heard is that if you bend the pin, you're done. You know, you can't do it anymore. But it ended up being fine, and honestly now, that the looping switches was the worst thing ever in the entire world, and I am going to definitely do it again, because it was also very fun. Somehow it was fun. I think it was just because that I got, like, something that worked at the end, and that's why it was fun. But, you know, I am now a little bit obsessed into keyboards, because I just get obsessed with anything. I just learn about it, and then, oh, now this is my life now. Basically, that's all. And today, I actually am getting some keycaps. Oh, come on. I got some keycaps in the mail, and they are cute, and I'm going to make another short with them. I am going to get 1,000 views on this short. Okay, so apparently shears are like, everyone has them now, and I'm stupid because I don't have them. So that's basically all I have to talk about. But actually, I'm in the middle of a game right now. Should I just jump in the void and end the video? Yeah. But there's going to be more keyboards on this channel because I'm interested now. And, you know, that means I'm going to be completely obsessed and be doing like, all the keyboard stuff now. But I'm going to make a short later when I get my cute keycaps. And they have little bubbles on them. Okay, I guess I'm just going to finish this game now. Where do I go next? Oh, green is the last people. I'm happy that I finally actually made a real video because I've been missing it in the school year because it's much harder. I mean, the shorts are great, and I like that I can actually just make content kind of easily, but it's not, like, they're not the most amazing things. Like, they're not my best work, but I'm gonna keep making them. Because they're fun. Because they're still fun. And I'm gonna still try to make real long videos, but the shorts, I'm just gonna post one a day. Then I get to, like, I don't want to worry about making YouTube videos. And the shorts literally get more views than my videos anyway. Like, come on. So I might as well just keep on making the shorts. Actually, after I did that first video, I kind of felt like it was cheating. Because, like, it got so many views so quickly, and I felt like I did nothing. I literally made that video in 30 seconds. I don't know. I'm gonna win this game. I'm gonna win this game. Oh, frick. This is annoying. Come down here. Woohoo! Okay, so that's all. You're so beautiful. Oh, wait, no.